So stay on your feet if you're willing and able, and are we good? Okay. Rise up to your joy. So we have special musical guests today while our music team is taking a much-deserved break. And you know them, Cheryl Wilson and Michael Stryker are going to start us off with a beautiful song. In the spirit of the topic for the day.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Come with me, and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in a world of my creation. What you'll see will defy If you want to view paradise, all you have to do is view it. Anything you want to do it. Want to change the world, there's nothing to it. There is no life I know that compares to pure imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be. If you want to view paradise, all you have to do is view it. Anything you want to do it. Want to change the world, there's nothing to it. There is no one I know that compares to pure imagination. Being there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be.
My turn. It's my pleasure to welcome all of you here on this beautiful Sunday morning with the sun shining, to our service here at Unity of Fox Valley. And I also want to welcome those of you who are tuned in on YouTube and our live stream. So glad to have your loving energy be a part of what we're doing today. And what we are doing today is going to be different, okay? But it's going to be refreshingly different, and we'll get into that a little bit later. But for now, I just want to remind everybody to please turn off your cell phones so that we do not have any interruptions during the service. And I don't see any strange faces. Well, that's not true. I see a lot of strange faces. I don't see any new faces, but I do want to ask, anybody here for the first time? Ah, well, oh yeah, we have two people down here, Joey. Yeah, you could cover it later. Okay. You know, maybe they'll get the envelope that has the key to the Mercedes. I don't know. We still haven't given that out. Okay. But with that, I want to welcome Denise to please come forward and share with us today's daily word reading.
Good morning.
Good morning. Excuse me, I might have to raise this.
Just a little bit. Hi. I am Denise, and I am your prayer chaplain for today. And after the service, I am excited and eager and willing to share prayer with you at the back of the room. Whether you want to share joys, concerns, or just be grateful for this beautiful day, we could do that together if you'd like. And so, the word for the day is freedom. And we affirm spiritual living is my path to freedom. Looking back over the years, I remember the ways I have felt less than free. Maybe I felt limited because of my background or personal history, my education or career, or because of things others believed about me. Without even realizing, I may have taken on a limited view of myself and what was possible for my life. But discovering the truth of myself as a spiritual being, a beloved child of God, has healed my heart and freed my soul. My life circumstances are only part of my story. I am so much more than the sum total of my experiences. My freedom lies in God and in my understanding of myself as divine. As I grow in confidence, realizing I can change my life through the power of my thoughts, I grow more free. And from Psalm 119:45, I shall walk at liberty, for I have sought your precepts. And so it is. Amen.
Thank you, Denise. And now I invite all of you to please join with me in praying our Spirit's unfolding vision prayer. Guided by divine wisdom, inspired by divine imagination, centered in divine love, in knowing that God is our source, we boldly move forth in faith as we allow Spirit's expanding vision to unfold in our lives, the life of this spiritual community, and our world. Thank you, God. Amen. And now I invite you, if you would be kind enough to do so, to return to your feet and join in singing and praying the Lord's Prayer.
Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, glory
Thank you. Please return to your seats, because our next segment is a joyful one always, blessing of the children. I invite the children and their teachers to please come forward so that we may do that. Join me now in blessing them. We love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the Christ in you. and know that you are empowered to do great things.
Uh-oh. There we go. Okay. When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Anything your heart desires will come to you. If your heart is in your dreams, no request is too extreme. When you wish upon a star, as dreamers do, like a bolt out of the blue, fate steps in and sees you through. When you wish upon a star, as dreamers do. And you're up. Welcome back, Michael and Cheryl. Well,
If you ever plan to motor west, travel my way, take the highway that is best. Get your kicks on Route 66. It winds from Chicago to LA, more than 2,000 miles along the way. Get your kicks on Route 66. Well, it goes through St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri, and Oklahoma City is a mighty pretty. You see Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona. Don't forget Winona, Kingman, Barstow, San Bernardino. Won't you get hip to this timely tip? When you take that California trip, get your kicks on a route. So now I go bow, 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 da ba ba da boo ba da boo, da da boo, ba ba da 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 ba 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 boo ba, shut it and ba da do da it boo da da ba da da. But it goes through St. Louis and Joplin, Missouri. Oklahoma City is a mighty pretty. You'll see Amarillo, Gallup. You'll see Gallup, New Mexico. Flagstaff, Arizona, don't forget Winona and Kingman and Barstow and San Bernardino. Won't you get hip to this California trip? 'Cause all I got to give you is a timely tip. Get your kicks on Route 66. 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 I want you to get your kicks on Route 66. Sweet battle battle didn't be that do do bop do it didn't be that do we didn't do bop do it do down day down day down.
I'm so glad I don't have to follow that with a talk today. Outstanding. Thank you so much for your sharing your creativity with us. But wait, there's more. I would like to introduce two people today that are going to take over at this point and share with us an exercise in improvisation. And why don't the two of you please come up? I want to welcome Alan Schnur and Mike Devine. Mike is the one with the beard, just in case. They are both seasoned improvisers, teachers, and facilitators. Alan is the owner of Improv Talk, a distinguished Toastmaster, and has taught applied improvisation to thousands of people. Mike, and everybody wants to be like Mike, I know that. Mike is a certified change management professional and has been a leader in the field for over 13 years. He is an improv teacher and coach and facilitates corporate learning events. We are really, really blessed to have this talent here to be shared with us this morning. So Ellen and Mike, you're up.
Thank you. Thank you. And let's hear it for Cheryl and Michael again. That was, wow, that was so amazing. I have a new appreciation for Route 66 for sure. So this is Mike.
And this is Ellen. Ellen's going to start us out with a short story about improv.
It was about 14 years ago that both of my boys were going to be leaving for college. And I was very excited for them, but I was sad. And at that moment, I ran into a quote by the late, great Katharine Hepburn. Do you know Katharine Hepburn? Okay. So the quote says, "If you don't overcome your fears, you will become soggy." And I thought, that's how I feel, soggy. All right, what am I afraid of? Well, I'm an introvert. I'm really scared of performing on stage. I don't want to memorize lines in a play, so I signed up for classes at Second City. I was terrified. I went, and I'd never laughed so much in my whole life, and I fell in love with improv. I had an amazing teacher. Her name was Kat Barker. And I started going after class to talk to Kat because I was having these amazing transformative experiences. I was applying what I was learning in my Second City classes to my life, to my work. And amazing things were happening. And I was telling her that I was taking more risks, I had more courage, I was listening and responding to people in ways that I've never done before. And it was just wonderful. So we decided, Kat and I, that we were going to start teaching classes called Improv for Life. While we were having these conversations, she told me about her first show at Second City. She got up on stage, she was nervous, But she started the scene, and things were going well. All of a sudden, she said the word motel. She meant to say motel, but motel came out of her mouth. She froze, and she thought to herself, oh my gosh, I don't think she said oh my gosh, but I can't believe that I said the word motel. What's a motel? Everyone is going to think I am such an idiot. I'm so stupid. Meanwhile, while she was frozen on stage, scared, her teammates, they were trained to listen carefully and pay attention to everything going on stage. They heard her say motel. They knew the audience heard her say motel. And they saw that she had this frozen look on her face. She was scared. So they turned it into a scene that she was terrified about her first day at Yiddish barber school. After the show, people were coming up to her saying, how did you come up with that motel thing? Oh my gosh, you're an improv rock star. I think that story embodies a lot of the lessons that improv teaches. And that's why Google, Disney, you name any Fortune 500, any company just about nowadays, the Navy SEALs, they all teach improv. And it's why Mike and I are here today.
Yeah, so Ellen, thank you, great story. And so Ellen talked about her first introduction to improv. What do you think about when I say improv or improvisation? And improv is a back and forth, so feel free to shout out any answers.
Making it up.
The second city, making it up.
Can't remember lines.
Can't remember lines, yeah, that's why I do it. Jazz, exactly, yeah. Anything else? Playful. Laughing, yes, hopefully. we do hope for that. Listening, absolutely, 100%. Those are all great ideas and great thoughts about improv, and every one of you is correct. Improv is really the opportunity to build and create art spontaneously, together, collaboratively, in the moment, right? So it's an opportunity to pull that art out of the sky or your thoughts somewhere in your brain and create it there right in front of people. It can be comedy, it can be dramatic, there's dramatic improv, it can be jazz, it can be rap, it can be dance, it can be creating art on a piece of paper. But it's done within a structure. It's done with guidelines so that you can work together and collaborate together. And it's done with skills that you learn over time. So we're going to spend a couple minutes here with you right now and talk and demonstrate some of those skills. Hopefully we'll have some of those laughs that we talked about. What I'd really love is to whet your appetite a little bit so that you'll come back after service and spend a little bit more time with us and have a chance to be a little bit more interactive.
Yes, definitely. And I just wanted to point out that when Cheryl and Michael were playing Route 66, we had this planned in advance a little bit. But I don't know if you noticed at the beginning, Cheryl was singing, what would you call it, monotone or? Straight, thank you. I knew there was a better word. She was singing pretty straight, and it wasn't real exciting, right? Then they started getting into it, and they started improvising together. So it was a great illustration, and thank you, of what improv is like. So anyway, we're going to, one of the things that I learned when I was in improv, so by the way, I'm a Toastmaster, and I've said about 5 ums already, so I fail. Sorry. One of the things that was really drilled into me when I was learning improv and as being on a team is you have to get to know each other. If you want to have a good team, you need to know each other so you can build trust. And believe it or not, the more you know someone, the more you will like them and the more you will trust them. So we're going to do, and we do a lot of activities to get to know each other and build trust, and we're going to do something like that right now. You get to stay in your seats. You don't have to come up here or do any of that. I'm just going to ask you to vote, okay? And how you're going to do that is I'm going to ask you to vote between 1, which means I don't like it, yuck, forget it, no way, and 10 means I love it, this is great. And I'm going to name some items, and you're going to vote on them, okay? And I'm going to ask you to, if it's 10, hold both your hands up or your hand up for a minute so we can, and then look around and see what everybody is voting, okay? Just so don't put your hands down until I tell you to, okay? So the first thing that I'd like you to vote on is bananas. on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being I hate bananas, 10 being I love bananas, hold your hands up. Oh, we have a whole range. I see 5s. Look around. I see a 2, 2 2s. That's why you like each other. But more like bananas than not. Yeah? Yeah. I would say so. All right, let's try chocolate. Oh, 10s. Is there any? Oh, there's a 1.
Whoa,
Michael does not. Reverend Mike does not like chocolate.
2.
Oh, and a 2 over here. Oh my gosh. So you don't like chocolate? S. And you don't like chocolate either? No. I mean, I don't know how you can not like chocolate, but hey, what am I? So let's try dark chocolate. Try dark chocolate.
Okay.
Now we've got a little higher. Okay, but still overwhelmingly, everybody loves chocolate. Yes, definitely.
Mostly.
So, one last one from me. The dentist. 1 to 10. Oh my gosh, that just cracks me up. Every time we got 0s, we got 1s, and we have a 10. We actually have a 10 back there.
The dental crowd back there.
Joey, you love the dentist? What? Wow, that is just so funny that you love the dentist. I would be a 0. I'm with a lot of you, definitely. Definitely different opinions for sure. Mike, do you want to take a vote on anything?
Yeah, I feel like we've warmed up the crowd, and you know me, I'm a bit of a provocateur. I like
Yes, you are.
Get into the deep stuff. There's a lot of things going on right now, and I feel like just being open and having a conversation every once in a while is good. I'm going to ask this question. I'd like everyone to stay in your seat. Don't yell. Don't scream. Cilantro. Cilantro. Good, yeah. I'm a big cilantro fan.
I'm a big fan.
But the people, any ones? You don't like cilantro at all? You're a 1? Yeah, no cilantro. Does it taste like soap? I get that a lot.
Yeah. Definitely.
So you're in one camp or the other, but hopefully everyone can still talk and be friends afterwards. Just want to make sure we're on good footing here.
I think that's good.
Okay,
Yeah,
good,
I think
good,
they're good. I think they're good. So, all right, when it comes to cilantro, loving it, hating it, and the dentist, loving it, hating it, which I hate the dentist. So, who's right? Who's right? I'm sorry, he's right, over here. He's right, yes, he's right. I think I'm right. No, I think you're right. Yeah, I knew it, you're right. So, we all have opinions, and they can be strong, especially when it comes to controversial things like cilantro or the dentist. Chocolate, pretty easy, bananas. But we have these opinions, and we think we're right, and we just assume when we go in around the world that we're correct. So what I want you to do right now is, I know a couple of you are kind of sitting by yourselves. If you can find someone or a couple of people to talk to just for a minute or two. Why are we doing this? Why did I ask you about your opinions and say who's right and who's not, and how does that affect you and in your church? Go ahead. Just for a couple minutes. We're right on time. So. If you're wondering.
Alan. I'm not saying anything because of the mic.
I know. Cilantro. Enough said. I'm going to interrupt you. I'm sorry to be rude and interrupt you. I know that these are good conversations and they can go on and on, but I'm going to interrupt you so we can finish in our 25 minutes of allotted time. Is anyone willing to share quickly what this has to do with your church or yourself or anything? Anyone willing to? Sure, go ahead.
Teamwork.
Teamwork, how so?
We debated back and forth, and
excellent. No judging each other's opinions. Fantastic. And in improv, we have to postpone our judgments. We might not like what someone says, but we postpone the judgments and hear them and take that in and build on it. So anyone else have another take on why we did this? That's okay. I'm glad you had the conversation. But really, truly, it's great to keep in mind that you think, we all go around thinking we're right, and the person that you're talking to thinks they're right, and it's arbitrary. Who's right? Oftentimes. So it's just an opinion more often than not. Over to you, Mike.
What a great segue into this next question. Have you heard the term yes and? What? Yes and? Yeah, it's sort of foundational to improvisation. If you've heard anything about improv, you've probably heard that term, maybe you've even seen it on a T-shirt. But it's really sort of that concept of being present in the moment and accepting what your partner, what your teammate is giving you. We call that a gift in improv. And the return gift, the reciprocal gift, is accepting that and building on it, not denying it, not shutting it down, but then taking that idea, letting it flourish, letting it sort of be a foundation that you can now build this great scene. Because when we're doing improv, it's a blank stage. There's usually a couple chairs, a black stage, black walls, nothing else up there. So it's all to the imagination. And if we use that space and create in that space by agreeing and then building and building and building, it could take you all these wonderful places. I'd like to illustrate it if I could, but I'm going to illustrate it with the opposite right now, with sort of the negation side of things. Ellen and I are going to do a really brief scene. Ellen, I love it here at Six Flags.
Mike, this is not Six Flags. We're at the mall shopping for school supplies.
Okay. See, that didn't go anywhere. That was a bad scene. Let's do it one more time. Ellen, I've got this great idea. I would like to create cars that run on used coffee grounds.
No. Just no. I mean, that's the dumbest idea I've ever heard. Used coffee grounds. First of all, I can't stand the smell of coffee. And a lot of if we took a vote on coffee, I bet a lot of people would hate the smell of coffee. Yeah. So no, I don't like that idea at all.
Okay. How do you think I felt up here? Great. Shut down. Did not feel great. Any other ideas going through? Soggy. Yeah, there you go. Right. Yeah, great callback. Yeah, I didn't have any place to go. I didn't know what to say. I didn't feel supported. And honestly, I shut down. I didn't want to share anything else. I didn't want to say a next line because I didn't know if that was going to be shut down. If you've ever been in that situation, I literally had this happen last night, and it was sort of an epiphany moment for me. My daughter came upstairs, and she said, "Hey, do you want to play a game?" And I was watching TV, something really important. And I was like, nah, I don't feel like it. And I caught myself. I said, oh, wait, no, let's go play a game. So we played for an hour. We had a conversation. We talked about her day, her track meet that she had. So just by shifting your perspective a little bit, opening it up a little bit, it opens up worlds for you. Let's try this one more time, Ellen. Maybe you've heard what I just said. Ellen,
maybe.
I've got this idea for running cars on used coffee grounds.
Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, there's a lot of coffee grounds in this world, and you could probably fuel all the cars in this city with the amount of coffee grounds you produce. So, yeah. I mean, we could actually make a lot of money off of that if we, yeah.
Yes, and we could have decaf cars that go slower and caffeinated cars that go faster.
Mike, you are onto something. I'm in. Let's do it.
Awesome.
Let's do it. Great idea, Mike.
Thank you. See, look, who knows? It may work, it may not, but I'm not shut down now. I'm going to come to Ellen with more ideas and see where they go. Who knows?
Right. So, yes.
Wow, nice.
You want to come up here? No, I'm just kidding.
I'm going to have a round car. It's going to be called Espresso.
So, yes and is the foundation, one of the foundations of improv, and it's one of the reasons, one of the things that I learned with my teacher, Kat Barker, that I was using the world and it was transforming to me. If you want to make somebody feel valued, if you want to make somebody feel heard, and like you really care about what they have to say. I mean, we can't yes and everything all the time. It's just not possible. But if you yes and somebody and play out their ideas a little bit, it's not a life sentence. It's just a conversation, right? But you will really create a stronger connection, build trust. I mean, yes and is wonderful. It's just a wonderful thing. So we're going to try yes and I have a couple of volunteers that we're going to. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm jumping ahead. It's like, wait a minute, Ellen, slow down. I'm on the espresso car. Mike, do you want to say anything else about yes and?
Nope, let's go.
Okay, well, all right. Well,
Yes,
actually,
and let's go forward.
Okay, let's go forward. So I just, we were going to have you maybe talk a little bit about how yes and might benefit you, and I think we're doing A-okay on time. No, we're actually a little over. So, okay. So we are going to go to the next segment, and I'm going to invite Mike and Joey to come on up, and we are going to demonstrate yes and for you. What we're going to do is a word at a time story. So what we're going to do is I'm going to ask you, first of all, for a suggestion. First of all, of any animal. Giraffe. A giraffe. Brilliant animal. How about an adjective? Beautiful. Beautiful. So we are going to tell you a story about the beautiful giraffe, the four of us. And we're going to do that by yes-anding each other and listening to each other and building off of each other. And we are going to do it one word at a time. So he'll say a word, I'll say a word, he'll say a word, he'll say a word, he'll say a word, I'll say a word, etc., etc. We're just going to keep going until finally I say the end. Or someone says the end. And we're going to start the story with once upon a time. So once upon a time, etc. Okay? Everyone got it? Great. Okay.
Once.
Upon.
One word.
Oh, A.
Time.
Doris.
Thought.
She saw
A.
Beautiful.
giraffe.
But
She.
Really?
Hallucinated.
about
Things.
Often.
Mysteriously.
but
Of.
Of course.
Wonderfully.
she
Ran.
Out.
Side.
to
See.
What?
Was.
Interesting.
Phenomena.
Wonderfully done. Wonderfully.
It's okay, there's no mistakes in improv.
exciting,
Interesting.
Giraffes.
Beautifully.
displayed
Across.
The
Parking lot.
The end.
the end. Give them a hand. Great, thank you so much. Oops, I'm going to knock this over. Okay.
I mean, Doris hallucinated, and then she saw real giraffes at the parking lot. That story went places.
It did. It went places, and we were listening to each other, and we were building off of each other, and we accepted what each other had to say, and it all went really well, I thought. So, well done. So,
Just to add on that,
yeah.
I'm curious, did you find yourself trying to pre-plan any words?
2 steps ahead, not a step ahead of me, yes, but not 4 steps ahead of me.
Yeah, and sometimes you get in that moment where you're like, oh, I know where this is going, I've got this great word. Or sometimes you can just let it come to you and then let sort of that magic happen. It's really sort of an illustration of the yes and concept of I'm going to take what was given to me before instead of trying to put my own ideas out there or put my ideas first.
Yeah. Yes, and it really works. And so I like to think of it as a mindset of levity. instead of trying to be funny, instead of trying to tell jokes, I try. I memorize jokes and forget them, and I'm just not that funny. But if you're looking to laugh, if you're looking to other people to make connections and just look for reasons to laugh, a mindset of levity, it makes such a difference. Did you know that if you laugh with someone, you can't dislike them? You can't be mad at them, you can't hate them. Laughter, a mindset of levity, it just makes life so much more fun. So,
Well, we hope you had some fun with us right now. We hope that you will come afterwards and have a little bit more fun and participate a little bit more. I know you might be a little bit nervous, and that's understandable. I will promise you, we are here to support you. We're here to have fun and participate with you. And I think you'll find that by using some of these skills, opening up your mind a little bit to some of these things, you'll see how some of these possibilities can happen just in your natural life, whether your work, your home life, your relationships. But also, it'll give you some insight into different perspectives. It'll allow you to play with some of those things and keep your mind open to some of those, and really insights into your own humanity as well, I think.
definitely. So I want you to give yourselves a hand for your participation. Thank you so much. And we'll see you at the workshop. Thanks.
You're going to play, right? Yeah. We're going to now improv into prayer and meditation.
All is well. Can join. I can rest. I am safe. All is well. All is well. I can rest. I am safe. All is well. 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 I can rest. I am safe. All is well.
I invite you to join me now as we move into prayer and meditation. And as always, I start by inviting you just to relax. Take a deep breath. And as you inhale, you feel the fullness of life that is in communion with what is around you and what is within you. And really allow yourself to grow comfortable. Leave your problems behind, your issues behind for the next couple of minutes. If your feet are killing you, kick off your shoes. Feel the comfort of the floor. If it makes it easier for you, wiggle your toes. As we take that small journey a journey of 18 inches from your head to your heart. And we move into a spirit by responding to spirit with a yes and. We leave our agendas behind. We pour ourselves into these next few moments in silence, intent upon listening to whatever words directed and originating with spirit may come into our heads. Understanding that God or Spirit is uniquely tuned into each and every one of us. There's a sacred knowing what word is right for each and every one of us. All bent upon what gifts we are individually. For truly, each and every one of us is an incredible gift as a beloved child, as a beloved daughter, or as a beloved son. And so I invite you to take another breath and allow yourself to get into that cadence. Every single breath you take, you feel the influx of life within you, and as you exhale, it is yet another yes and you listen more deeply, more intently. Whatever words you hear are appropriate to you. Although we may all share our quest for love, acceptance, joy, peace. And perhaps what we will hear separately and independently is that we are in fact those gifts of love, acceptance, joy, and peace. All of us, as part of our shared humanity, serve a purpose that elevates us in a very powerful, meaningful, communal way. All of us share in that divine oneness, not as visitors, but a place within ourselves to be visited. So I invite you now just to take a few moments and dwell into time of silence with open ears and an open heart. And now gently, softly, I invite you to redirect your attention, your awareness to this physical space, to this sanctuary, to this room that we share. And as you do so, your awareness includes recognizing the beauty in the room, which is not limited to just a few things. It's a beauty that also extends to your neighbors, to the people who are seated to the left, to the right, or across the aisle to you. And we do so with a spirit of gratitude and with an understanding that we never, ever are alone. And the exercise of prayer or meditation that we just so actively participated in is available and present to us always and everywhere. In loving spirit, we profess our gratitude for this opportunity this morning to come together to share, to enter into the communion of the oneness in the knowing that we as human beings are really part of a family that may not seem so divine, so sacred, but we, depending upon how we respond to you, dear Spirit, are so empowered to make it as beautiful and as meaningful as we possibly can. And so in this knowing, and for so very much more, dear Spirit, we say thank you, and so it is. Amen. Thank you, Kitty. Now it's time for our sacrament of giving and receiving. It's a time where we take our contributions. I invite you to hold them to your hearts. We give you thanks for the dollars and cents that you contribute that really help keep this physical plant going, really helps pay the bills. But so much more, we are grateful for the tithing of yourselves, your own personal gifts that you bring to the table, your presence that you show for one another so repeatedly, so lovingly, so constantly. And so join me now in praying our affirmations. God is my instant, constant, abundant source of supply. Divine love flowing through me blesses and multiplies all the good that I am, I have, I give, and I receive. Divine love flowing through us blesses and multiplies all the good that we are, we have, we give, and we receive.
Softly as in a morning sunrise, love comes stealing into a newborn day. Flaming with all the glow of a sunrise, a burning kiss is sealing a vow that all betray. For the passions that thrill love and lift you high to heaven are the passions that thrill love and let you fall to earth. So ends the story softly as in the evening sunset. The light that gives you glory will never go away. For the passions that thrill love and lift you high to heaven are the passions that will love and brings us all to earth. Softly as in the evening sunset, the light that gives us glory will never go away, will never go away, will never, ever go
Once again, Cheryl, Michael, thank you so much for sharing your beautiful gifts with us this morning. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, a few announcements. Today, after hospitality, not long after hospitality, okay, please attend Finding Fun and Discovery. It's our workshop, this an interactive session. You will enjoy collaborative activities that demonstrate the fundamentals of improvisation while exploring a supportive space that encourages connection, collaboration, and trust. It will be fun and safe while you try something new that will build upon and strengthen your communication skills and strengthen the already strong bond that we share as members of this little church called Unity of Fox Valley. Please try to get here. So don't spend an hour talking downstairs. I'll be down there saying, okay, it's time to get up here. That will be right in the sanctuary here. The annual taco bar is next Sunday. All are invited to join us in this fellowship, food, and fun. Please contact Wanda Fay and let her know what item you would like to bring. The next women's group meeting is also next Sunday after the taco bar. This meeting's presentation will be The Force is With Us by Deb McQuaid. We have a new and yummy fundraiser coming up. On Wednesday, May 21st, we will be holding a barbecue fundraiser. Start the cookout season hassle-free with a choice of dinners. Advanced ticket sales start next Sunday and every Sunday. Tell your friends, don't just, of course, come. Don't just come alone. Tell your friends to join us because it'll really help us out financially. Sell tickets to your friends. Please stop and talk to Mickey for all details. Unity of Fox Valley will be marching in the Aurora Pride Parade. Celebrate love, equality, and diversity. If you would like to participate, please contact Dawn Stasek. That concludes our announcements. And so with that, I invite you to rise to your feet, turn to the person next to you or across the aisle, and confer upon them our congregational blessing. Remain standing for our prayer of protection and our peace song. Okay? We love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the Christ in you and know that you are empowered to do great things. And our prayer of protection, the light of God surrounds us, the love of God enfolds us, the power of God protects us, and the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Sing it out.